What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Sounds like an interesting job for me. Investigation. And it's in the a different district. Come up with the gravediggers.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
No, he just feels uncomfortable when he talks about that. I think you manipulated him. Huh.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
Of course it fails.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
So I think
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
the hints are mostly about the experience they give when we eat them. Because we do get to know what they're all about.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
She's talking to me. Yeah, because we still know what they're all about. It's just that we know that through a different thing.
You again. What do you want?
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
These parts will be running completely amok.
I wonder how many people there are around here. Can we actually tell that from here? Because they're over here, both. And how am I supposed to know how many people? I don't think it shows. This is where we were.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a
It's a
time.
good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Hey, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Yeah, alcohol is a depressant.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
That's a commentary. It's not an option here, but it's a commentary on what he was saying before.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist, and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Well, that's still an idealist. Dyson was an impassionate and radical anarchist when younger.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
What about you?
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
I think it's still the same night, isn't it? Yeah, it's still the same night. I don't know that we should be here, but we are gonna be here.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
He is still back at the hospital.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
And we have details for a warehouse key. Oh, they got sorted from here. A simple key probably used to unlock a padlock or a similar lock.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Interesting that we're not getting hints from that.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too, I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her for sure.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
It hints at
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
something going on with her.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
And you are now sitting here?
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
Tom
Long ago, this
Watts.
sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
Hey.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
I'm gonna fail again, ain't I? Sabrina believes the dogs are dangerous and feels unsafe here.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Mr. Hampton.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
That's a Danish name, isn't it? Cavendish. Swedish, perhaps? Sabrina though. I don't know. Maybe I would expect Cavendish to be just a name in Britain, although maybe not at this time. A common name anyway. I don't think this is an option.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburn, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
3 different countries. Well, yeah, really. Glasgow is Scotland, right? No, that's Ireland. Glasgow is Ireland, right? No. Belfast is Ireland. Glasgow is Scotland, right? I'm not wrong. I think I'm right this time around.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Him hating jokes about you might not have anything to do with him accepting his feelings for you.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
But let's see if I can talk to him about that.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Can't talk to you about that, though.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I wonder if the guy upstairs... Excuse me. If the guy upstairs is still there.
Are they stupid or something?
Turquoise for a
I've
time.
never even been to India.
Because this has supposedly been a few days. He's not here. The door is open. We can't get anything from here. Which is a bit of a surprise, honestly. I was expecting to be able to get some stuff. I don't know who that painting is off. So he must be somewhere else.
Pub's become right peaceful, don't you think?
Let's see if this leads anywhere. I don't think this door was open before. No, it was not. Oh, they're gonna take it further, if you know what I mean. Huh? What's going on?
Not long ago.
What's gonna happen?
Giving me a laugh.
He's getting bugged. The AI is actually not bad.
It's locked.
Oh, crap. Oh, upstairs. You must be having a laugh. How am I supposed to know these things?
Don't forget to count each bullet you fire.
You told me that already.
Nice shot. You learn quickly. Pointing an empty gun could be a fatal mistake.
It's easier when I picture the bastard's face.
That's the sadness, isn't it? Tom taught Sabrina how to use a gun to protect herself. Sabrina is taught by Tom how to use a gun to protect herself. Huh. Well, let's get all the stuff from here. And also see what this is all about. Ooh, I even got that thing. Some money and a glass vial. We've got a bunch of those. Oh, and the back. Oh, yeah, the back room. This is where they get in.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
No, don't offer drinks to kids.
You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Not yet.
I know you've been learning to use a gun, Sabrina. What are you up to?
I just want to feel safe when I go home at night.
I understand. Everyone has the right to defend themselves.
Yeah, especially when there's no justice around.
And I failed it. My God. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
I think it's just, you know, it happens. I either succeed or I don't.
Welcome back, Doctor.
Why are you teaching your waitress how to use a pistol?
Sabrina is a nice girl who's already faced a lot of problems in her life. She does not need another.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Yep. Anyway. I'm glad that I found that, but... Ooh. There's a person up there. Let's look around some more. Would I like to find some monsters? Most likely. There's that place up there where we went to before. Just make sure it's clear. I would guess. No, it is not. These guys are back here. Wow. So, let's see if I can figure out a way to get to the pharmacy. Oh. Western Docks. Where are we? I mean, apart from the Western Docks. And rats. There's nobody around. Apart from those guys. And loot. Come here. What is this? Lots of good things. I heard that. And pest control is an achievement that I just got. Let's not be there for the moment. Let's see what I can find in terms of houses and stuff. There's you, somebody. But not the other person that I saw. There's a bunch of people out here.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburn, if you must know.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency, then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
People really like him.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Well, if I find the amulet, I'll necklace or whatever.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburn.
Maybe it's around here. Let's see. So that would be 3 tabs over. That's Fishburn over here. So there's, yeah. Retrieve the necklace lost by Seymour, whatever, however it's pronounced, I don't know. Oh,
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
He's not going into the house. But I don't think I have a marker. This is where we start the game. Sort of. There's this door over here that I remember. Oh, there's another gate. Oh yeah, this is where we came in from, I think. This gate is open? Just keep going. I mean, that sounds bad. That sounds real bad. Rogue Scout, level 9. I can probably deal with a single one without dying too much. But, oh no, we can see it. It's 81 meters away. And this is a little nook. Tiny common handle part. Huh.
Get away from me, you bastard!
Oh boy.
You won't get me here! Get out!
Citizen to save. Careful. The endangered citizen may not survive the next night. Go check on him. Well,
Get the fuck out, you crazy bastard!
they're super high level.
What are you people, huh?
I don't think I can kill them.
You won't get me here! Get out!
So I need to save them
Get the fuck out, you crazy bastard!
before I sleep?
Get away from me, you bastard!
There's 2 of them. Oh, there's many of them. I can deal. I think.
What are you people, huh?
Oh.
Get the
How's the AI?
crazy bastard!
Okay. Oh, what can I do here? I thought I could use like a rifle. Well, let's find out.
You crazy
I'm out. This is kind of bad news.
You won't get me here! Crazy bastard!
Okay. I can do a lot of damage to them. Okay, I definitely need blood to kill these guys.
You won't get me here! Get out!
So let's eat some rats. I think I can find some rats. I think I can pull it off. Let me see if I can. If I know the timing. If I know the timing, I might be able to suck them dry a little bit faster. That's bad news. Okay. Oh, that sucks. It's not the end of the world, though.